A. The Merchant and the Parrot. A. Mathnawi I, 1547 to 58, 1575 to 1577, 1586 to 1592, 1649 to 1657. A. 1691 to 1701, 1815, 1825 to 1832, 1845 to 185. A. 1547 There once was a merchant, and he had a parrot. A. Imprisoned in a cage, a beautiful parrot. A. Now, when the merchant prepared for a journey, and was about A. to travel to India. A. He spoke to each male and female slave, and asked, out of A. generosity, what shall I bring back for you? Answer quickly. A. 1550 each one asked him for something wished, and that good. A. Man gave his promise to all. A. Then he said to the parrot, what present from the journey do A. you want, so that I may bring it to you from the region of India? A. The parrot answered him, when you see the parrots there. A. Explain my situation, and say, A. The parrot so-and-so, who is yearning to see you, is in my A. prison by the decree of the heavens. A. She sends you greetings of peace and wants justice, and desires A. remedy in the path of right guidance. A. 1555, she said, is it proper that I, in such a state of yearning, A. should give up my life here, and die in separation? A. Is it right that I should be in such strict bondage, while A. you are sometimes on the green grass, and sometimes on the A. trees? A. Is the faithfulness of true friends like this, that I am in A. prison and you are in the rose garden? A. 1558, O great ones, bring to mind the memory of this weeping. A. bird by drinking a dawn cup of wine among the grassy A. meadows. A. 1575, since the story of the ordinary parrot of the soul is like A. this, where is one who is the chosen confidant of the birds? A. Where is a bird who is helpless and without sin, and yet A. within him is a Solomon with his entire army? A. 1577, when he cries out bitterly, but without gratitude or A. complaint, a clamor to aid him, occurs in the seven heavens. A. 1586, the man of trade accepted this message, and agreed that he A. would deliver the greeting from her to her own kind. A. When he reached the farthest regions of India, he saw some A. parrots in a wilderness. A. He held back his mount from going, then gave a shout. He A. delivered the greeting and returned that which he had been given. A. in trust. A. Among those parrots, one parrot trembled greatly, fell, died, and A. stopped breathing. A. 1590, the merchant became sorry about telling such news, and A. he said, I went in destruction of that animal. A. Is this one, perhaps, a relative of that little parrot? Or was A. this, perhaps, a case of two bodies and one spirit? A. 1592, why did I do this? Why did I deliver the message, and burn A. up the helpless creature by means of this crude speech? A. 1649, the merchant finished his trading, and returned to his A. home, satisfying the best hopes of his friends. A. 1650, he brought a present to each male slave, and gave a share to A. each female slave. A. The parrot said, where is this slave's present? Tell what you A. saw and said. A. The merchant replied, no. I am myself very sorry about that. A. And am chewing my hands and biting my fingers over it. A. Why did I foolishly bring such a crude message out of A. ignorance and thoughtlessness? A. The parrot said, O master, why are you so regretful? What is A. it that calls for all this anger and sorrow? A. 1655, he replied, I told your complaints to a group of your fellow parrots. That one parrot, her heart broke from getting wind of your pain. And she trembled and died. 1657, I became regretful, and thought, why was the use of saying this? But since I had already spoken, what was the benefit of remorse? 1691, when she heard about what that parrot did, she then trembled, fell, and became cold. When the master saw her fallen like this, he jumped up and hurled his cap on the ground. And when the master saw her with this appearance and condition, he leaped up and tore the upper front of his robe. He said, "Oh, beautiful and sweet crying parrot, what happened to you? Why did you become like this?" 1695, oh, what sorrow! My sweet-sounding bird! Oh, what misery! My close companion and confidant! Oh, what regret! My sweet-singing bird! The wine of my spirit! My garden and my sweet basil! If Solomon could have had a bird like you, he never would have become occupied with all those other birds. Oh, what a pity! The bird which I got so cheaply. Yet how? Quickly I turned my face away from her face. Oh, tongue! You are a great injury to mankind. But, since you are talking, what can I say to you? 1700, oh tongue! You are both the fire and the harvest stack. How long will you set fire to this harvest stack? 1701, my soul is lamenting in secret because of you, even though it keeps doing everything you tell it to do. 1815, the merchant, in a state of burning and agony and yearning, kept saying 100 scattered and disturbed things, such as this. 1825, after that, he threw her out of the cage. The little parrot flew to a high branch. The dead parrot made such a swift flight, it resembled the sun. When it charges forth, like a Turk, from the sky, and rises up at dawn. The merchant became bewildered by the bird's action. All of a sudden still, without understanding, he saw that there were secrets involving the bird. He raised his head and said, "O nightingale, share a portion of wisdom with us in explanation of the situation." What did that parrot do so that you learned something? Prepared a trick and burned us with sorrow. 1830, the parrot answered, "She gave me advice by her very action, meaning escape from attachment to elegance of voice, and joyful expansion of your breast in song, because your voice is keeping you in shackles. She herself acted dead for the sake of sending me this advice." 1832, meaning, oh, you who have become a singer to both commoners and the elite, become dead, like me, so that you may find deliverance. 1845, the parrot gave him one or two pieces of advice full of spiritual discrimination. After that, he said to him the salam of parting. The merchant said to her, "Go in the protection of Allah. You have now show me a new path." The merchant then said to himself, "This is the advice for me. I will take her path, for this path is luminous. How should my soul be inferior to a parrot? The soul ought to follow such as this, for it is a very good track indeed. The body resembles a cage. The body has become a thorn to the soul because of the deceptions of those who are inside and outside. 1850, this one tells her, "I am your confidant," and that one tells her, "No, I am your companion." This one tells her, "There is none like you in existence with such beauty and grace, goodness and generosity." And that one tells her, "Both this world and the next are yours." And all our souls are the eager, uninvited guests of your soul. A. When he sees the people drunk from being with him, he loses A. Control of himself and goes about full of pride and arrogance. A. 1854 He doesn't know that the devil has thrown thousands, just A. Like him into the river's water. A. From the Mathnawi Ye Ma _Nawi, rhymed couplets of A. Deep spiritual meaning of Jalaluddin Rumi. A. Translated from the Persian by Ibrahim Gamard, with A. Gratitude for R. A. Nicholson's 1926 British translation. A. Copyright Ibrahim Gamard. Translation, footnotes, and transliteration. A. First published on Sunlight, YahooGroups.com.
Rumi is the best story in the world. I have read it many times, and each time I do, I learn something new. 1. Surface level meaning. The story appears to be a humorous tale in which a bird sends a message to another bird. As a result, the second bird escapes from the cage, leaving the merchant regretful. 2. Deeper meaning. At a profound level, this story conveys the greatest lesson about the purpose of human existence. The caged bird symbolizes a person trapped in the world because of his talents or usefulness. Just as the bird is caged due to its ability to sing, we are often caged in worldly attachments because of the ways we are useful to others. Our talents, while valuable, can become the root cause of our enslavement. 3. Path to true freedom. If we seek ultimate freedom and wish to return to our true owner, God Almighty, we must act dead to this world. This means detaching ourselves from worldly desires, ambitions and the need for recognition. 4. Final realization. The wall separating us from true freedom is death. Therefore, we should not fear death, instead, we should embrace it as the pathway to ultimate liberation and reunion with God.